the Warriors are just too much. And from an X's and O's standpoint, here's the deal. Everything that Cleveland does, Golden State does a little bit better. Golden State has been crisper. They've been better defensively. They've been more active. They've been more structured, and they've shot better. Everything that the Cavaliers have done, the Warriors have done slightly better to much better. And it doesn't really matter if you're going back home to play in Cleveland or not. You've got to out-execute them in something. And last night, the Warriors had 20 turnovers. But it didn't really matter, obviously, because they did everything else so well. They shot so incredibly well. They have such an incredible wealth of shooters and scorers. And the Cavs were equally as sloppy at times. So here's the deal. LeBron and the Cavaliers simply cannot outscore them. There's just no way. They have no ability to outscore Golden State. They've got to dirty the waters. They've got to muck it up. And here's one thing I don't understand. We have gone away from the hard foul in the NBA. We've gone away from the hard foul in the NBA playoffs. And I understand it's a different game, played around the perimeter. But if I'm the Cavaliers and I see Kevin Durant coming in for an uncontested layup, or Steph Curry or anybody, I'm saying put a body on him. At least shake them up. Because you will often see the Warriors create all of this space because of their shooting and spacing, drive to the basket for a layup, and the Cavaliers will just put their hands up, put their shoulders back, and uncontested give them the layup. Now, I realize you don't want to just stack fouls because then that puts you in foul trouble, and that's stupid. And what we've also seen is a couple of terrible fouls where guys are not preventing the shot from going off. So if you're going to foul LeBron or foul Steph or foul KD, make sure you don't let the shot go up as well so it's a three-point play. But the Cavaliers cannot allow an easy basket. Right now, the Warriors are just totally locked in from a comfort level. And I don't understand why Ty Lue is not telling these guys like Tristan Thompson, hey, man, when one of these guys comes into the lane, I don't care what it gets you, a technical, a flagrant, or whatever. Knock him the hell down because right now the Warriors are too comfortable. There is not a hard foul to be seen this series. And you know what? The Warriors are a lot of punks often, so they're not going to do it to LeBron. They're going to bick. They're going to chirp. They're going to taunt, but they're not going to body you up. Because Draymond acts like the tough guy, but he's the fakest tough guy going. He doesn't really want to battle. So the Cavaliers have to make life uncomfortable in some way, shape, or form. And going back home, you've just got to play this game in the 90s. And if you don't play the game of the 90s, you will lose. Because look, last night the Warriors had 20 turnovers. They scored 130 points. Imagine they had 10 turnovers. You're talking about a team that can score in the 140s. The Cavaliers simply can't catch up. So that's the X's and O's. The Cavaliers have to be better defensively. They have got to close better on shooters. They've got to be more disciplined defensively. They cannot turn the basketball over, and they've got to make shots. Kyle Korver, you've got to make shots. This is the only reason you're brought in. J.R. Smith, you got to make shots. Channing Frye, you've got to make shots. Iman Shumpert, you've got to make shots. And Kyrie, you've got to take a game over. I am so tired of the haters out there that keep saying LeBron didn't have that extra gear. LeBron didn't have the killer instinct. LeBron doesn't close. What the hell else do you need to see from this guy? Yesterday in the NBA Finals against arguably the greatest team ever, and that's what we're sitting on right now potentially, he had 18, 10, and 6 in the first half. 18, 10, and 6 in the first half. The guy has more triple-doubles than anyone in playoff history except for Magic Johnson. They've got 8. Everybody else has 2. LeBron's doing his part, but he needs some help here. So the rest of the guys are going to have to step up. And if they don't, this is going to be a 4-game sweep, and it's going to be pathetic. It's going to be very, very pathetic because there's been no drama in this entire NBA postseason. This is more of it.